The world remembers Egypt, Rome, and Greece, but there were once entire civilizations, powerful, advanced, and mysterious, that time almost erased. Let's uncover 10 forgotten civilizations you've probably never heard of. 1. The Kingdom of Aksum, Ethiopia. Long before Europe had castles, Africa had Aksum, an empire of stone obelisks, gold trade, and written language. It controlled the Red Sea trade routes and was one of the first great civilizations to adopt Christianity. But centuries of climate change and shifting trade collapsed its glory. 2. The Indus Valley Civilization, Pakistan and India. A peaceful, well-planned urban society that existed 5,000 years ago, with running water, sewage systems, and standardized weights. No one knows what language they spoke or how they disappeared. Some say drought ended them, others think they simply moved east and blended into new cultures. 3. The Hittites, modern Turkey. Masters of iron and war chariots, the Hittites once rivaled Egypt itself. Their empire ruled Anatolia and clashed with Pharaoh Ramses II at the Battle of Kadesh. Then, like many others, they vanished during the mysterious Bronze Age collapse. 4. The Norte Chico, Peru. One of the world's oldest civilizations, even before the Inca. They built pyramids, traded seafood for cotton, and lived without war or art of violence. Their peaceful existence remains one of archaeology's biggest puzzles. 5. The Nabateans, Jordan and Arabia. You know them from Petra, the city carved into red stone. But the Nabateans were also brilliant traders who controlled routes from Arabia to the Mediterranean. Once Rome took control, their civilization slowly faded into the desert. 6. The Kingdom of Kush, Sudan. A forgotten African empire that once conquered Egypt itself. The Kushite pharaohs ruled both lands and built their own pyramids, smaller but steeper than the Egyptian ones. Yet history often remembers only the conquerors, not the conquered. 7. The Minoans, Crete, Greece. The world's first maritime empire. Their palaces were decorated with colorful frescoes, and they worshipped goddesses more than gods. Then a massive volcanic eruption and possible tsunamis may have wiped them out, inspiring the legend of Atlantis. 8. The Olmecs, Mexico, the mysterious mother civilization of Mesoamerica. They built giant stone heads weighing tons, traded jade, and possibly invented the first writing in the Americas. Their fall remains one of the great unsolved mysteries of the New World. 9. The Sogdians, Central Asia, the forgotten merchants of the Silk Road. They connected China to the Middle East and brought Buddhism westward. When the Mongols came, their cities were wiped out, leaving behind only fragments of wall paintings and coins. 10. The Garamantes, Libya. They lived deep in the Sahara, but thrived using underground irrigation tunnels that turned desert into farmland. They traded with Rome, raised horses, and built cities where no one thought life could exist. Today, all that remains are ruins half buried under the sand. From the deserts of Africa to the jungles of America, these civilizations shaped our world, but time buried their stories under dust, silence, and mystery. Who knows how many more lie forgotten beneath our feet?